Hey guys, it's Becky. Welcome back to my channel. Today I have another decluttering and organizing video for you guys. I am working in my girls' linen closet. It's very small, and if you see that shelf on the bottom, we actually just put that in there. Prior to that, they had a hamper at the bottom, obviously for their clothes, but I went ahead and got one for the hallway so that I could put that bottom shelf in and make extra storage because they just have way too much stuff to fit in there when we had the hampers in the bottom. So that's part of the project. The other part of the project is this cabinet at the end of the hallway. As you can see, it's pretty much a disaster. I had worked on it last year and tried to organize it and kind of condense things with those vacuum bags, but it didn't stay that way, and I really need to do some work on that. So this project is going to be over the course of a couple days, so that's why if I'm wearing a different shirt, that is why. So the first thing I'm going to do is take everything out of their linen closet and figure out if anything can be gotten rid of, and then just refold everything nicely so that it will fit a little bit better. And like I said, it's been years that they've had a hamper in the bottom of their linen closet. I much prefer it to be in there than to have a hamper in the hallway. But at the end of the day, they just really needed another shelf in there, which actually putting the shelf in the bottom actually essentially made two extra spaces because we have the space on the shelf itself, and that also freed up a little bit of the floor space. So it was really a smart decision, I think, to put that in the hallway and get it out of their closet. And the way our hallway is shaped, it's like a really long L shape. You really don't see it when you walk up the stairs. It's actually around the corner, so you don't see that it's there in the hallway, but it's accessible to them because it's right outside their bathroom door where they're taking showers and stuff anyway. So now that I had that extra floor space, I knew that my youngest daughter's giant 6-foot sleeping bag was in that cabinet at the end of the hallway. That was one of the main things that was taking up the most room in that cabinet, and it was one of the main things that I knew I wanted to get in their linen closet. So all I'm going to do here is just fold it up nicely. It wasn't exactly folded right in the cabinet, and then that will fit very nicely in the bottom of the linen closet. Loki had to come see what I was doing because he pretty much is always either right under my feet or very close by. So there it goes, right underneath on the bottom, and that is the perfect spot for it because she does use it quite often when she sleeps in my oldest daughter's room. She likes to sleep in her floor. So that's a nice place for it to be and gets it out of that hallway cabinet. I'm just going to put their towels back in. We do go ahead and keep beach towels in with their regular towels because, number one, we don't go to the beach that often, and there's no sense in like packing them away somewhere. They use them all throughout the year just as a regular bath towel, and then if we do happen to go to the beach or the pool or somewhere, then we know where they are because they're in with their regular towels. Okay, so now it's the next day, and I'm going to be working on the stuff that's left in the hallway cabinet. This little cabinet is really nice. We actually put that in not long after we moved in. I really, really wish we had a closet there, and it's something I want to do maybe if we stay here a lot longer. But there's several problems with that. There's a vent right above on the ceiling, so we would have to have some of the ductwork moved. We would have to have it's pretty serious drywall done because that little right wall right there is actually like a half pony wall. So we would have to have that closed up. So it's not as easy as it seems to say, oh, I'll just put a closet down here. But it is a really weird little end of the hallway, kind of like a little alcove. And so we wanted to use at least something there for storage. And that little cabinet was just an unfinished cabinet that we got at Home Depot or Lowe's. We put a little MDF top on it, painted it, and it does hold quite a bit of things. So basically I'm going through here and deciding what is this stuff. Some of the stuff I didn't even know was in there, and where I'm going to put it. And I ended up keeping pretty much everything in that cabinet except those big fluffy sheets. That is my husband and we have, with that sheet set in there, we actually had 2 sets of winter sheets, but that one was really worn and picky and kind of not looking that great. So I'm going to actually donate those, and then we will just have the 1 set for winter and the 1 set for summer. So that got that out of there. That took up a lot of room that is now available. And then a lot of that stuff in there is decor that I don't want to get rid of, but I don't really want to put anywhere, where I keep stuff every day. So curtains that I may want to use again, shower curtains, My oldest daughter's canopy that used to be over her bed is in there. Her Harry Potter duvet that she really didn't want to get rid of. So basically then the process is just to put everything into vacuum bags and suck all the air out, which is really fun. I remember my mom doing this when we were kids, and she was like sucking up stuffed animals, and it was always so funny to see them like get smaller and smaller. The Space Saver brand is the best brand that I've tried. I've tried a couple different brands. One reason I like them in particular is they have I think it's a lifetime guarantee that if they ever lose suction, then they will send you a replacement. And I have had to use that once, and they did send me, a replacement. Now, it's not just if you didn't seal it correctly. It's like if there's a hole in the bag or something like that, or there's something wrong with the valve, they will send you a replacement. So I appreciate that, and that alone has a lot of value to me. So I don't mind. I do mind paying the high price, but I think it's worth it in the long run. So now the cabinet is also finished. Everything is organized and sealed up tightly. So I know where it is. I know it's protected. And I'm going to be able to, like I said, I can suck those pillows up if I need more room, but for now they're fine where they are. Taking those few things out of there and putting like the sleeping bag in the girls' linen closet made a huge difference, and getting rid of those old sheets made a huge difference. So I'm really happy with how everything turned out. I hope you guys enjoyed it and it gave you some inspiration. If it did, make sure you give it a thumbs up, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.